Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game or at least.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence, makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Just missed. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Ball, that's out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Cal Quantrill. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo on the ground, and foul ball. On the ground to third, Norby. Throws to first. One up, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Quantrill back to work. Missed with a changeup, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dane Myers.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now Nick Fortes. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Next pitch is outside. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Now the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, on to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. On the ground right side. And that is that. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike two.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Alec Thomas now. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Jose Herrera. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Base hit, center field. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Knocks it down. Oh, and on the play, a run comes in to score. Wagaman takes it to the bag. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Anthony Bender taking over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Thomas on third. Herrera at second with one away. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. And down on strikes. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Junk getting ready to go. Number 66, a left-hander, also throwing. Missed with a changeup, and a count now even up. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. one out to right. Myers on his way over, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Eric Wagaman. And that drops in for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Shelby Miller, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next offering is down low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings through that one.
Thank you.
Now a fly ball to right center. McCarthy trying to get there and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 11th of the year, it's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Anthony Bender out of the game, and as he heads off, you'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, number 66. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Falling behind 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's outside, and the count's full. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field, and makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Randall Grichuk now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man at first, Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Herrera.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera. And that's outside.
That's out.
Grichuk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. John Curtis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
John Curtis.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. That's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
This could end it. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.